I was talking to my models just now. That's where I was.
Listen, it certainly wasn't.
I got sent here, all right?
Yeah.
And I get the ID of everybody who's involved.
Okay.
You have your ID?
But I'm not involved in what happened here or whatever. Was yelling going on.
I
was over there.
I was brushing my
teeth.
I'll bring my ID.
I wasn't involved.
I was in the
I
shower.
don't even know what's going on.
I didn't say you were involved in the argument. You're involved in the situation.
There was no argument. That man came onto my property and started yelling at me. And I told him to get off. The one who was just standing behind me, he had a dog. I never saw him before. He came onto my property and started yelling at me, and I told him to leave. That's all.
You told me.
Many months ago, you had no money.
You don't know.
I told you to leave, right?
I just want to tell you, I'm not
I think I should tell him leave it.
I'm not just an idiot who...
All right? Didn't say anything about you.
No, it's not that. It breaks my heart to see what's going on here because
It should have been clean. The neighbors don't want to see dirt and smell piss. They don't want garbage. Look at the neighborhood. Look at everybody's house and look at this place.
All right.
I mean, it's
We're
not
trying to clean it up.
I don't want to pay rent when I have to live like this.
So believe me, you've made quite a bit of mess yourself.
That's not my kitty litter
All
box.
right, listen.
Listen,
I'm not here to have people argue in front of me.
I'm trying to move.
What happened was this man was walking by. He came up the steps on my property and stood there yelling at me, and I just said, "Get off my property! Get off my property!"
Where's the man?
And the one who was standing here before, the one that walked away.
And where does he live?
I don't know. I never saw him before.
He's a neighbor.
He was walking a dog that I never saw. I don't know where he came from.
He just out of the blue walked up and started
Yes,
yelling.
out of the blue, walked up,
They've
started
been calling
yelling
code
at me.
enforcement on her. So the neighborhood they want her out. You know, because of the mess.
Well,
But
we're
now that
cleaning
she
it
has
up,
some
we're
friends
cleaning
here
it up.
that
But they are cleaning, you know. So they got till what, Thursday?
Baby, I think...
Well, I think we've set us up.
No,
Paul,
listen.
is that your stuff on the side, or is that her
No,
stuff?
that's
No,
not
it's
my
my
stuff.
stuff, but they put it
Okay, you
there.
just blame me for something that wasn't mine.
No, it's not. It isn't his
I think
stuff.
instead of blaming each other,
All right,
I think it should just be
Listen.
blamed.
Listen, I have to get
So
moving.
you didn't have an argument with your tenant.
No, not at all. We weren't arguing.
Besides the fact what you said, he didn't pay you and all that, and you got to take him to court because that's a civil matter.
Total different.
You have no problem with him moving out because he was evicted, correct?
Yes, and the code enforcement, they said he had to leave.
So the argument didn't involve him.
No, he didn't involve
Yeah,
That was
me.
very cute.
Keep
May I
that.
pet him?
And the only argument I had was that he came up the steps and
Some
it was
guy
on my
that just
property.
walked away.
That is how you
He had a dog.
Exactly. That's how you treat an animal.
Just said, "Get off
That's
my
a nice
property."
way to treat an animal.
I had to say it 3 times to get him to
Oh,
leave.
you want to hold her?
You should know better than to come on somebody's property like that. It's stupid. He said he used to be a police officer.
It was upstairs. It was upstairs. I didn't know any of this. I didn't know any of this stuff.
You know, all right, real quick before anything, I just want to say, well, maybe I should shut up.
And it wasn't you, right?
Listen, he said that was upstairs, but that was actually that's the first olive color I've ever made
Don't shake my
in
hand.
this order 2 weeks ago. So there's no way that it could have been upstairs because that belongs to the customer.
No, we're gonna have a little bit more than that.
The steward was here yesterday, but I'm going to handle that with my lawyers. The cops they've done enough here. You know what? They're sick of it. And they told me to move. I'm listening. I'm going.
Those guys
So
from
I'll
the
see
guy
you.
called is the only thing I can expect.